The main part is there, right?
Exactly. Pull it open, it says 5.3 on it.
Oh.
Something tells me this whole engine teardown ain't gonna be too hard. I feel like there's a lot we can just kind of roll out from the jump. Pretty much everything up on top of the engine. Oh, slick, right?
Uh-huh.
Definitely not the way you're usually supposed to remove these, but it's always a good sign when you don't have to stick a wrench on the fitting in the back of the intake manifold, right? This really does feel like the Demon, doesn't it?
Definitely.
When you pull out these spark plug wires, they're doing the same thing as the coil packs on the OG Demon where the rubber just turns to like that. I don't know what the word is for it, but that. And one of the things that actually looks like it might have survived here are these little BBK shorty headers. Probably has something to do with the fact that they're designed to be, withstanding of heat, right? Like, that's kind of their whole deal.
These sides looking a little bit better, though.
It does. I mean, we thought the fire started over there. It had to have started over there. And one thing that's kind of odd is this side, the spark plug wires still have the little heat shields on them. Ironically, this says DS, which presumably means driver side. It's definitely not the driver's side. But yeah, everything just in general looks better over here. The bolts are like marginally tighter as well. Of course, that could be because somebody simply tightened this side a little better, or it could be because it saw less heat. On the Demon, it got so hot that there were bolts that just were hand tight. Not even remotely tight. That thing still to date is the worst fire car we've ever bought. And honestly, I'm not itching to buy another one anytime soon because that was a complete and utter nightmare. The shorty headers are kind of an interesting design. You don't see a lot of people run them anymore. Everybody wants long tubes for good reason. They make more power, but these are really like nice and compact, aren't they?
Definitely.
Might work in an M3. I guess this is also going to be our first look inside the cylinder heads, which is going to be really hard to tell until we open this thing up if anything actually got damaged. We'll have to make sure that the head bolts, they're all tight as they should be. Nothing warped or deformed there. But even if everything comes out perfect, we're still going to have to send it to the machine shop and have this whole thing gone through. We got to look inside of it, right? We got to see what's going on the inside.
It's probably empty, though.
I wouldn't doubt that. There's the O-ring coming out as dust.
Oh.
You're gonna need a catch can on that M3.
Oh my God.
As a tribute to where the engine came from, you should run it on the M3. Because look, that shaking around the side was just this part that came off. So tighten that back up. I mean, it's as good as new, as far as I'm concerned.